Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Yes. So yesterday, on Thursday, we had to touch on web hosting, which we've dealt we've dealt with it in a not comprehensive, but quite we're able to cover quite a number of pages. Okay. So yes, did I talk about the cloud hosting? I think I got to VPS. Let me see if my drawing is here. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. So I hope you remember all that we did on that. Let me clear my screen. Okay. All right. So let's do cloud hosting. Okay. Yes, so with this type of hosting, it says instead of hosting your website or app on a single server, the cloud allows you to spread. Let me increase it. Yes. All right, so the cloud allows you to spread your data across multiple interconnected servers. Okay, so located across a wide geographical area. These servers only exist in a virtual environment, hence the name cloud. Okay, so you can see the illustration here. Okay, so I mentioned Facebook. I use Facebook as an example. Okay, so Facebook is using cloud. They are doing cloud hosting. So they have, their servers spread across different geographical location and all of that. So they have been connected. So all the servers are speaking to each other. Okay, so there's a connection between the resources. Okay, so that makes it very efficient, very smooth. Anytime we are browsing Facebook, so that is cloud hosting. So there's a bit of similarities with I think VPS. Yes, VPS hosting. So more like virtual server here and there. Okay, so they have a main master server, and then they have replicated virtual servers and some other physical servers on site. Okay, so let's say this one is the one at California. Okay, so yes, so that is a master, and then you have all these servers scattered across. So let me open the try and see if I can. Okay, so Facebook. Uh, Cloud service. So let's take a picture of how it looks. Uh, okay. So this is a server room. Okay. So let me type class server locations, or let me do Facebook server location. Okay. So you can see this one is in Sweden. Okay. This is Sweden. Okay. And then let me see other locations. Okay, let me see this one. Okay, so this is one of their data centers. Okay, so you can see it's spread across. Okay, so these are all data centers that is giving us access to the online resources. Okay, All right. So that is cloud hosting in a brief. All right, so let's move on. Okay, so what is a TDL? TLD? TLD refers to top level domains. And then what top level domains does is and it refers to the last segment. So if say TLD, okay, so I have http colon www.facebook.com. Okay, so this is my website address. So we refer to this part, okay, as top level. So this is the top level domain. So an example of TLDs. Okay, so an example of TLDs. Okay, so we have .org, .net, of course, .com, .edu, .mil for military, yes, .mil. Um, any other you've heard of? So this is military, this is education, this is the does what?
GH.
Dot,
GH.
oh no.
Yeah.
So yes, I'll come to that. So we have country level, country level domain. Okay, country level domain. So example of country level domain um, is .gh, .za for .uk, .ng, .ng for Nigeria. Okay, so these are country level. Okay, so anytime you see a domain that has .gh, okay, it is referred to as the country level domain. Okay, so that is not a top level domain. So these are the top level domain. Okay, so they are the most let's say commonly used the TLDs. Okay, so any URL that you see is the .com, it refers to as the TLD. So this is actually a commercial. So it's just commercial. They shorten it. So yes, so that's commercial. So it tells us that this domain is a commercial business. Okay. Now the .org is organization. So organization. Okay, so that's for NGO. So if you are operating an NGO, you don't need a .com TLD. Okay, let me see how many people are still here. Okay, yeah. So if you are operating an NGO, you don't need .com. Okay, you don't need .com. All right, you need .org. Okay, and of course we have a network. So .net. Okay, so that is network, and then of course this is yes, and this is commercial. Okay, this is education. Okay, education. And then this is military. Military. Okay, military. Okay. So now we get the difference in TLD. So these are top level domains. Okay. And then these are country level. So get a difference between the domains. Okay. So let me see if I can get, I don't know, let me try and see. Um Top level domains. Yes, let me see if, yes, list of top level domains. Oh, okay, so let me click here and see the list. Quite a number of them. Okay, quite a number of them. Yes. All right, so these are the common ones so let's stick to the common ones. Okay. All right. So um that is TOD. So you can see it says TOD refers to the last segment of the domain. For example, a part that follows immediately after the dot symbol. Okay, so there you go. The com portion is a TLD. I've explained that. Then we have the country specific, okay, or country level. So these are the examples. Okay, so yes. Oh, I forgot to got .gov.biz. So .gov.biz. Yes. So this is business. Okay. So .biz is business. .gov is government. Okay, so .gov is government. Um, Government. Okay. Yes. So let me see a list of government's websites. Google. Okay, list of government government websites in Ghana. Okay, so let me be specific and then let's see. Now, even the government of Ghana, look at it. Okay, so this is the government of Ghana. So look at the domain. Yes. Okay. Now, let me put that here. Uh, okay. Let me put that here. So now I want somebody to help split this domain up for me. Let me do the arrows. Okay. So A, B, C, D, E. Okay. So guys, I want you to help me out. The A, what is the A? What does the A stands for? Should I start calling names?
Um, Hypertext Transfer Protocol.
Okay. So this is the protocol. Okay. All right. The B is what? I mentioned in the previous lecture, the B is what? What does the B stands for?
So security, like secured.
B, 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 B. This is B. This is B. What does B stands for? Look at where the arrow is. What does B stands for?
Sir, please, this is a domain name.
The B.
Sir, secured.
Who is mentioning secure? Adams, it's not secure.
Why?
I said B, not. I said B. I mentioned B. So what does the B stands for?
Sir, please, is it a second level domain?
Sarah, you are lost. Look at where the arrows are. Look at where the arrows are. Yes.
So is it the domain name?
Okay. So we can say that the B is the domain, or the B is the server, or the B can be referred to as the IP. I mentioned it before. You remember? I said that because we cannot, the computers recognize numbers, okay, and human being easily remember figures, letters, yes. So then this one, the Ghana here can be referred to as the domain. It still can be referred to as the IP. So instead of Ghana, we can have 198 dots. You remember the 30.2.1? You remember this? Yes, Emmanuel.
Yeah, please, your voice is low. I don't know if it is my end alone.
Is it the same for all of you?
No, please.
Yes. So it means that
No,
Emmanuel,
sir.
you need. Yes. So Emmanuel, you need to check your volume. Once it's not the same for all the others, then it means that it's coming from your end. Okay, so you can see here, that this is how the machine communicates via IP address. So basically, the Ghana here that you see is an IP address that has been masked, hidden. Okay, but because human beings can remember Ghana, okay, faster than the numbers, that is why. So that is where what's the name? That is where, remember DNS? Yes, that is where DNS comes in. So it is the DNS that converts the name Ghana to the IP address. You remember I mentioned that before?
Yes.
Yes. So it is the name Ghana that human beings can remember. Okay, imagine the websites all over the world are in IP address. How many can even remember numbers? Your normal phone contacts. How many people can you call off head? You cannot. Okay. But once you have their names saved, you can remember their names and pick up their names and then call. You understand? So it is the DNS that is performing that switch. So it is the DNS converting the Ghana to the IP address. Are we good? Okay. Now, what about the D? What does the D stands for? This one. What does it stand for?
So the second level, that's the government institution.
Did I mention second level here?
No, top
No,
level.
problem.
Yes. Yeah, so this is top level, yes. Okay, so TLD, so top level domain. Eh? So top level. Let me open my this. Yes, that's top level. So it's there. All right. So what about the C?
Country
The C
level.
is- yes, country level. Okay, so country level domain. Okay, so there you go, country level. Others call it country specific. Okay, it's the same thing. Specific, how do you spell this thing? Okay, yeah, specific domain. All right, sure. So others call it country level, others country specific domain is the same thing. And then what about the E?
So the site is encrypted or secured.
Yes, so that's the SSL. So in other words, SSL means that the protocol has been secured. Okay, so secure sockets layer. Okay, so secure socket layer. Okay, the protocol is there. Okay, but the S here means that it's secured. Okay, now let me jokingly explain this one. Okay, the forward slash. Now the forward slash, what it does is like yeah, Collins, your hand is up.
Yeah. So what
Okay,
if the URL has IC instead of Ghana, we have IC dot uh
like this, like this.
yeah
Uh-huh.
dot a
Dot what?
dot Africa dot gh.
College, using my phone. Slack on my phone. No, phone back. Slack or to be a Slack on that.
Is this what? Is it the domain?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why I
this
said
is
phone number. No,
Hey, who is that? Who is that? We are getting feedback. Okay,
yes.
so this is the domain. Yeah, so this is of course this is still the country level. And then this
I,
is
sorry, I wanted to give an example, but some URLs have instead of the gh they have something like Facebook dot cb dot ai or something.
mentioning, let me see. So mention the URL you want to use an example. Let me write it here. So mention
Okay.
it. Mm-hmm.
Dot Freeman.
Freeman, like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dot co dot ai.
.co.ai.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So this level of domain was introduced recently. So sometimes they have .tv. Okay. Others, yes, of course, .ai. Others.pom. Okay. So it only gives an indication of the kind of business. Don't forget that the .com, okay, once you have this, okay, so .com, sorry, .com is commercial, but you don't know the kind of commercial business, okay, or the commercial stuff that the business is into. But when you do .tv, okay, you know that, oh, in as much as it is a commercial, it is a TV station or a TV. So .com, TV. Some have something like this. Okay, so then .com is commercial. So the TV becomes a subset of the commercial, meaning that it is a commercial television station. Okay, so if you have AI, so you can say that it is a commercial artificial intelligence agency. So it gives you an idea of the kind of business the URL is into. Okay. And then of course this one stays the same. The freeman is still the same as the domain, can refer to as the IP and all of that. Okay, so this only gives us an indication of the kind of business. So it's one of the domains. I can say that the type of top level domains that have been introduced recently, until I think until some couple of years ago, we didn't have .ai. We didn't have it. Okay, so when AI started booming, and then they realized that no, we have to create a top level domain for business specific. So that is business specific domain. Okay, so at least it gives you an idea of the kind of business they are into. Okay, all right. So once you see, so now from now onwards, you know that any domain that you see, you can easily tell from the domain what the business is about. Okay, so normally some of these things help in yeah, what we call it, search engine optimization. So search engine optimization is when your website or your URL gets ranked in Google. Okay, gets ranked in Google, the first page. Okay, so that's the SEO. All right. Okay, so let's go back to this one. I was trying to give you an overview, trying to explain on a later note what this means. Now, when you remember, we did what was the name of this thing? In our HTML, we did something like this. The image tag and then source. Okay, and then yes, so that's my source. Yes, so that's the image tag, and then maybe some attributes. Weight is equal to, then maybe you can give it 100 px. Okay, now when you look at this one, and then maybe you have the source, your images in images folder. So you do maybe images folder, and then the name of your file is maybe logo.com. Now, with this, the dot and then forward slash, okay, so the forward slash, this one stands for look into or open. Okay, so or go to, basically that's what it means. Okay, so when you see the forward slash one, it means look into this. So if I have a folder now, three. Okay, so this is my third. This is my third. So three folders. Now you can see that I have the main folder, and then just like the way you manage your files on your computer. So this is my folder, this is my second folder, and then this is my third folder. So that these are all subfolders within this subfolder. Okay, so if I do dots, forward slash, okay, that is the first folder. So if I do dots, is the second folder. If I do another dots, is the third folder. Okay, so if I have subfolders, three subfolders, okay, so this is the illustration. Okay, first, second, third folder. Okay, so now if I hit the no, this is the starting, There's the landing, the starting folder, first, second, and then third. So this one is the third folder, this one. So I look into this. So if I should bring this and say 1, 2, what I'm saying is essentially look into 3 folders. You will find this, JPG. Okay, you will find this logo in this folder, okay, the third folder, because I have skipped it. Okay, so if you want to write it in full, it's going to be, let's say this is folder A. This is folder B. And then this is folder C. What you're going to write here is this. A. Hold on. So A /B. Okay, this is what we should be writing. So you can see 1, 2, 3. So this is where the image is. So if I have my image here, okay, so if I have my image here, this is where the image is. So this is the path. Okay, so this is the path to it. So now instead of the A, B, because sometimes you may not have to remember all the subfolders that you've created within your project. Okay, so you use the dot to illustrate the number of folders that you need to look into. Okay, so when you see something like that, this is what it means. So fast forward to this. Okay, so fast forward to this, you have your protocol. Yes, of course, secure protocol. And then you have, what's the name? www. So the www, the first forward slash, this one. Okay. Is the www. And then, of course, the second refers to the domain. Okay. So now, once you see this, so that's my protocol. Look into go. So the first one is roam the world. So www, World Wide Web means that roam the world. So you are roaming throughout the world on servers. Okay, so you are combing through servers. You understand? So that is what it means. So come through servers and give me this name, Freeman. Okay, .co.ai. You understand? So the double forward slash. Okay, yes, there you go. So this is it. So look into this, and then Freeman Freeman. Okay, blah 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 blah. There you go. All right. So this is the W, and then this is the Freeman. Are we good? Okay. So now, henceforth, I know once you see a domain like this, it'll be so easy for you to tell what the domain is doing. Okay. So normally, I mean, when you get deeper into programming and all of those things, yes, you realize that these things are very, very, very important. Because sometimes without them, it can break your sites, it can break your projects. You will never be able to, debug and all of that. It's a very complex thing to know. Okay, but at least I've given you an idea, a fair idea of how the whole thing works. Okay. All right. Any question before I move on?
Hello, sir. Hello.
Okay, so if there are no questions, I will move on. All right. So let me clear these things. Okay, so let's move on. All right, so yes, I have the country, some part of the country domains here. CS, the CA is Canada, and then PL is Poland and all of that. Okay, so data center. So a data center is a repository. So when we say repository, we refer to as a container, okay, that houses computing facilities like servers, routers, switches, and firewall. Okay, so let me open data center. Uh, okay, so data center. Yes. So this is a typical data center. Okay, let me see if I can open this. Yes. Okay, so that's a data center, correct data center. So all of this has servers, switches, routers, firewalls, they are all in there. Okay, so they all have to be in a very cold room. It has to be in a very cold temperature because if not, I mentioned before, it can just catch fire and then the entire building will burn. Okay, so you need to make sure all these things are in a very cold temperature. Okay, so for me, if I want to create a server, it will be very expensive for me because I have to, of course, get a room, a place. Okay, buy these racks, buy the routers, do the networking myself, do everything before I can even, set it up, configure it, and then start operating maybe a hosting company or something like that. That is a lot of work for me, for one person. Did you understand? So normally that is why I prefer to buy them. I buy the service, and then so what it means is that typically a company may have this facility, okay, and then I only would buy some portion of the facility. So maybe in all of these services, I can buy the whole of this one. So if I'm able to buy this one, it means that I will be managing this one from my house. You understand? So now whenever I want to host somebody, I'll be managing, the server, creating the resources and all of that for the person, and then I'll be taking the person's money. So what it means is that now, once I take the person's money, and then the owner of this data center comes in and says, "Oh, you are owing," then I have to also remit some money to them to be able to manage this place because now those that manage this place are network technicians, database, what's the name, IT technicians, a lot of people. Okay, so it is not just you set it up and then you leave it. It has to be managed. It has to be security wise. You have to have a security. You have to have energy to power it. There should not be any light out. Like the way some of you are complaining that there's light out in your area. There should not be light out. Okay, the reason is that the server has to be 99.9% available because you don't know when somebody would come online for a resource. So that is why servers are mostly always available. It has to be always available. We don't turn off servers. We don't switch off those routers. No, you don't do that. So once you set it up and then the thing is up and running, you don't put it off. So there are people who need to make sure they will be running through the building to make sure there's no fire anywhere, there's no electrical cable that has burned and all of those things. So if they see it quickly, then they have to replace it, and then the facility keeps working. Okay, so look at this guy. This guy is an Amazon technician. So look at him. I think he's changing one of the either switches or something like that. Okay, so this is how they work. Okay, so they are in the very cold room, making sure that all the information that we are seeking, we will be able to access it via our browser. That is all they are doing. Okay, so you can see. So this yes, Amazon technician. Okay, yes. Let me see. Yes, what is this guy doing? Yes, I think this guy is fixing some issues there. Okay, so that is how they manage data centers. So now when you are able to browse, watch movies, what's the name, YouTube and all of these things, somebody somewhere is working so that you will be able to enjoy, your online experience. Do you understand? Yes, so these people, they are well paid. They are well paid. So it all has to do with the expertise, your knowledge in the field. Okay. Yes. So you can see they are all here and all of that. Okay. So that is a data center. So a data center is a repository. So like I said, is a place, is a switches and firewall, as well as supporting components like backup equipment, fire suppression. Yes, fire suppression and air conditioning. Like I mentioned, a very cold temperature, and then fire suppression. So sometimes you need to set up fire suppression. The reason being that when there's fire, so the fire suppression works just like a fire extinguisher. So it's more like they will set it up so that in case any device catches fire, then immediately it doesn't transfer to all the other equipment in the data center. So you can see how connected it is. So this is a typical example. So imagine maybe there's a fire outbreak. Maybe a device here catches fire because it's heat. It produces heat. So if a device here catches fire, because it has been networked, okay, and then because there's power running through the entire building, it is easily for one device to one device that has catch fire to move to the other device, and then thereby, burning the entire device within the building. So they use fire suppression equipment. Okay. Yes. So there you go. And then of course we've talked about SSL. Okay. Yes. Okay, so let's skip this website builder. Yes, we also talked about DNS. Okay, so translates domain names and IP to browsers and can load internet resources. So name servers. All right. So name server help points URLs with the IP address of the web server. So name server are important part of the domain name system. So that's the DNS. Okay, so that's why I mentioned that the DNS points our URL or the domain to the server. Okay, to the IP address of the server. All right. Yes. So these are the DNS records. So we have types. So the A record, that's the address record. It specifies IP address corresponding to your domain and its subdomains. Okay, and then the mail exchange. It specifies where the emails for your domain should be delivered. Okay, so normally, when you send email, via let's say Gmail, you send an email to a friend. Okay, that email that you have sent, it is the email server that is responsible for processing that email request. Okay, it is the email server. Okay, so that is what it's saying, that the mail exchange record specifies the emails for your domain. Okay, so when you are sending files to a server, that is where you use the FTP and all of those things. Okay, so these are DNS records, and then of course we have the CNAME, the canonical. Okay, so specifies redirect. So it is responsible for redirect. So sometimes you punch in a domain, and then I don't know if I remember this domain. You punch in a domain, and then it redirects you to a different domain. So that is responsible. The CNAME is responsible for that redirect. Okay. Yes. So I try to post some video links. Normally, YouTube, they are dropping most of the videos that I have included. So sometimes you go and then before you know, they have put it down. Okay, because these ones are knowledge-based YouTube videos. Okay, so just take a peek at it and then now, yes, of course, users can create and use business email accounts that add credibility to business owners. So, for instance, my email address, my corporate email address actually is hamoah@gctu.edu.gh. Okay, so it means that my email has been routed to the domain. Okay, at least. So if I should send my email to somebody, oh, they immediately the person will know, oh, I work here. You understand? But when I send Gmail address to somebody, they know that Gmail is open, is a public email service. Okay, so my email assigned to my domain name gives me more credibility. It tells me that, oh, I I am responsible. It gives them some kind of marketing edge. You understand? So when you're able to create your when you're able to buy your domain and buy the hosting, and then we finish with our website and then we host it. Maybe I can ask you to create your domain so that I'll try and send some emails to your domain assigned to your domain. Okay, and then you see how it works. So sometimes if for instance Adam's computers, or let's see, yes, Adam's computers, I can say that, oh, info@adamscomputers.com. Yes, that one you can create it within your server. Okay, so it means that any emails that come here, I'll be able to access it. All right, so we have G Suite. All right, so it's a cloud-based tool used by business employees to collaborate with teams, organize daily tasks, connect with customers from anywhere and any device. Yes. So server operating system, and the most used operating system for servers is a Linux. Okay, I don't know if you have experienced Linux before, or any of you have downloaded Linux to use before. It works just like you are using your Android phone. Okay. So the Linux is the most common. Okay, so Linux is the most common, and then we have Windows. Okay. All right. Uh, okay, so we have the control panel, the types of control panels. So control panels. Now let me open. This is my server. This is one of my servers at Namecheap. Okay. So you can see it. I normally use SSL here. I don't know if it's yes. Okay. So these are the domains. I think I did just two. So these are the domains that I have on this server. Okay, I've not bought hosting, so I don't have, yes, you don't have any hosting service yet. Okay. So let me see, getting started. Okay. So it says what? Only beginners start small and spend less. Okay, so just trying to set up a hosting. So I have not bought it yet. So let me see. View plans. Let me see. Okay. Yes. So you can do for 59%. Okay. So this is a shared hosting. Host up to 3 websites with CMS of your choice. So there you go. Let me see small businesses. Yes, that's the price. Okay. Large. Okay. So online. Let me go to shared. Yes. So you're going to You are going to create it. So you can try this out. It says 30 days, 30 days free. Okay, 30 days free. Then after trial, 20. Okay, let me copy this one here so that at least we can do this. Okay, so look at it. Look at the price. So after trial, it's one point less than $2 a month. Okay, $2 a month is 20 Ghana. I think it's yes, 20 Ghana a month. So if you want to do 6 months, 20 Ghana times 6, 2, 6, 12. Okay, that's 120 Ghana. And then it says renew at this for a year. Okay, that's after the 30 days trial. Okay, so this is what you are going to get. See, look at it. It says what? 20 GB space. That's the SSD. Okay, the bandwidth. You are going to get all of this. All these things. You are going to get all of this. Okay, for free for 30 days. So if I'm going to give you some work today, today, which you are submitting, and uh, on the first, which is Wednesday, and second, we are not meeting. Okay, and on the April 5th is a Sunday. Okay, so of course we will meet on Sunday online. So this whole week we are not meeting until 5th. Okay. All right. So this is what I want you to do. So if you should try the 30 days. 30 days is somewhere by the end of April. Okay, by the end of April. So at least you are free to create your hosting by the end of April. All right. Okay.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
The fifth, I think, is a break. Easter Sunday.
It's a break, eh?
Yes, they are not meeting on the fifth.
Oh, okay. Then we are doing okay, so first and second we are not meeting. Easter Sunday is holiday for, okay, of course, for as far as our lecture is concerned. Then we are meeting on the 8th 8th April. Okay, so when we are done with the class today, I'll meet you on the 8th of April, and that comes with a lot of things that you have to do for me. So you are not just going to rest and come back and no. So on the 8th, we will return to our lecture. So okay, so this is what I want you to do. So I'll tie it into mid-semester. Okay, mid-semester exam. I'm going to tie it to mid-semester exam. Okay, so create an account on domain registers to buy.
Not stable.
Yes, did I hear something?
Stable.
Okay,
Your network was not stable.
okay. Is it fine now?
Yes, sir, it's okay.
Great. So, number one, number two, buy your company domain 3, either buy or trial hosting. Okay, trial hosting service. 4, install SSL on your domain. Okay. www.punchsalad.com. All right. So there's a video on Punch Salad. Let me see if it's still there. Oh, why is my network that slow? Let me check. Let me check my Mozilla Punch Salad. Okay. I don't know when it shows up. I'll put it up here. Okay. So you are going to create an account on domain registries. So let me give you list of domain registries. So companies that helps or companies that helps us to, okay, so domain registries, best domain hosting. Okay, yes. Now there's GoDaddy. Okay, there's GoDaddy. I have an account with most of this. I have different accounts with most of this. Okay, so yes. So GoDaddy, Wix, Bluehost, Namecheap. Yes, the Namecheap is what I opened for you. This one. This Namecheap. Okay. So Namecheap has has the 30-day free hosting. Okay, so you can use that one. Or maybe any other. Okay, there are videos online for it, how to do those things. Okay, there are videos. I intentionally open it up for you to go and do it. And then, yes, domain.com, we have HostGator. They are all here. Very affordable. Okay, so in essence, you are spending less than 200. If I mean 200, 250. Yes, in a region of 200, 250, you should be able to buy your domain and then get the hosting. The hosting, you don't need a year. You don't need a year for anything. Okay, after the course, and after the semester, if you want to extend it, you can extend it and continue using it as your company, and then you can start a service from there. Okay, then you install the SSL, okay, on the domain. So those that don't have bank accounts or a Visa card, just get along with your colleagues. Some of them have. Let them buy it for you. Okay, so you just let them buy it for you, and then you can take it from there. It is an experience that you will need. You understand? It is an experience that you will need. All these things I'm asking you to do, it is outside of the classroom. Okay. Yes. So once you are employed by a company and then they give you access to their server, you won't be scared. Okay, you won't be scared. All right. Yes. So you are taking up this challenge, and then on the 8th April, when we have the class, I just want you to send me your company link. That's all. Okay, your domain. That is all I want on the 8th. After that, then we will host the website that we have created. Okay. Yes. So that is where the business actually starts. All right. So get this app. Okay. Yes. These are the domain registers. So any of them is fine. Any of them. Let me see Bluehost visit site. Yes, this is Bluehost. Okay, so you can create your account. Oh, look at it. This one is 1 point, less than $2. $2 is more. $2 is like 20 Ghana cedis, or yes, 21 Ghana cedis. And this one is this. Okay. So these are all the features that you would have. All right. Yes. Even this one it says free SSL, less encrypt. That's the point salad I gave you. Okay. So you can see it's all there. Now, when you don't understand any of this, copy it, paste it online, and ask, what is this? What is that? What is this? What is that? Okay, so that you understand what you're doing. All right. Okay, so that's Bluehost. Let me see this one. WAPEX. Yes, it's loading. Okay, so this one actually is what? 0.68 per month. I mean, very cheap. This is very cheap. Okay, this one is doing reseller. This one is doing VPS hosting. This one is doing managed. Okay, they are all here, quite cheap. So you can come in and then create your account if you want to. Yes, create an account. I have an account. Brand your name. So it's a very simple things that they need, and then you can get on. Okay, let me see HostGator. HostGator. Yes, this is HostGator. Okay, HostGator, this is it. Baby plan, they have all this plan, hatchling plan, when you just need one website. Okay, so it's that's what 3.75 per month. Okay, so per month if you are doing 3 months, because the semester will end in March, in May. Okay, so April, May, that's 2 months. So if you do 2 months, you can buy this. This is not expensive. You can buy it and then you host your website. Okay, this one gives you ability to host 10 websites. Okay, this is the space, this is the big space. Okay, yes. All right, so you look into that for me. So on the 8th, uh, I'll take this assignment. Yes. So any question, I'll share the slide with you anyway. Any question? Any question? Steven Asamoah,
Hello, sir.
on mute. I want to ask. Yes, but why don't you what's the name? Inform the Zoom admin that we have a class at 1. You'll be waiting and all of that. Why?
Oh, okay. Now, I
Because
thought
if it's
they already know, that's why.
no, you need to put pressure on them. If it's 1 o'clock that we are meeting, you start alerting him. I don't know who is doing that, but you start alerting the person. I hear you have a platform for that. You start alerting the person that we have a class at 1. So 12:50, 12:55, you should be putting the pressure so that I don't come in and I'll be hanging, waiting, and all of that. Okay, that is why sometimes I prefer my what's the name? The Google Meet. So I know when it's time, I send the link and then you can join in. Okay, so inform the admin, please. All right.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so if there are no questions, I'll put this up the page and let's see. All right, today is Sunday. Let me push let me see those that are here. Yes, Stephen is here. Emmanuel is here. Um, George, this salon. Yes. Okay. So George is here. Um, Elvis. Elvis is here. Adams is here. Oh, he's gone. Adams.
I'm here.
Okay, very well. Yes, Prince is also here. Collins, let me see the names. Collins is also here. Noble is also here. Saki is also here. Seram is here. Adu is here. Francis. Francis didn't join us today. Okay. So try and share the assignment with him. I'll put it on the page. Tete is here. Tete Desmond is here. Nyako Andrew is here. Justice.
Sir.
Okay.
Hello, sir.
All right. You are here.
Yes, please. The assignment to say, you told me I'll be presenting mine today.
I told you you'll be presenting yours today. When was that?
Sir,
Yes.
sir, please. Today my drop down and my slider is working.
Okay, it's today that is working. Okay, you have done well. We'll come back to it. Yeah, I hope
So
you are
I
not.
thought you changed the score. So that if you see, then you change the score.
No, please.
Oh,
No, that's that's not done. So it's the reason uh, I have to check the assignments that particular time. Mm. So once you are unable to do it, then it means that I have been very unfair with your other colleagues. We don't do it that way. All right.
Sir, in mine,
Yes.
I told you about the light out. You told me I'll be presenting mine today.
Justice. I gave
Yes, sir.
you I gave you about three opportunities. And you're telling me I
No,
told you presenting yours
no,
today.
sir, on Thursday,
And
you told me Sunday because of the light out I told you about. When I go home, there was no light.
share your screen. Let me see. What is your company about? What is your company about? Justice, what is your company about?
So it's a personal blog site. Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
It's a personal blog site. Sorry. So it's a personal blog site called Next Gen Solutions. There's a Next Gen Solutions. And
So,
this,
so, so what do you seek to what do you seek to do with this next gen solutions? What is your core business?
uh, so um so let's say with the books, maybe I read about maybe any programming language where I do create my own projects. I come here to drop them here. So let's say any student who wants to build a project can come here, maybe pick a project, learn from the project, or yeah, then also try and look out in the project to build his or hers. Yes. And with the games too, right now, people do play online games. Like I have a game I the like Call of Duty like this. Now people go online to read about Call of Duty, how it's been played. So I play them, drop videos online for people also to come and watch them to learn and also look at them and play the space. It's the same for it's like for events too. So there's like Tech Masters. So there's like an event, let's say that happened in 2024. So it's about developers, an event for developers. So people go to this event to connect, yes, then also to learn, yes. I also have books, yes, books I read about, then I drop them here. So
Go to
please,
the
can I?
code.
Hello, sir.
Open the code.
Okay. So please, there's the code.
Okay. Now move the move the features menu to let the features menu start the menu.
So,
Let
so
the
I'm not
features
getting from.
let the features menu. Okay, go to your page. Go to your page. Go to your page. Yeah.
I'm coming, please.
No, just go to the next gen. Mhm. Go to the nav bar top. You see in your nav bar, the menu is article, gallery, features, and other links.
Yes, sir.
Mouse over the feature. Let me see.
Uh,
Mouse over the feature. Let me see.
it brings you down to the features. And
It
then
takes you
please,
down to the features.
please, please.
Okay, so mouse over the other links. Let me see.
And there's the other links.
Okay, let the other links rather start the instead of article. Let the other link start, and then let the article come to the position of the other links.
Okay. You said other links should go to article, right?
Yeah, I mean the other links should begin the menu, the main menu, and then articles should take the place of other links. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Okay.
Did you code this yourself?
Yes. Wait, some video guidance, please.
Okay, because you should have
Yeah.
been able to do this
Yeah.
easily. So
Article.
go ahead.
Sir, please, I'm coming.
You are taking all of our time.
Sir, please, I'm coming.
Can we move on? Oh,
I was trying to locate the other links in the CSS so I can be able to, because
Yeah. So some of these things, when you don't do it yourself, you'll be found wanting. That's the truth. So I always repeat these things. When you don't get your hands dirty to do it and know it, it will be hard because you will know the direction of my question. I can ask you to break the entire thing and build it again. You understand? So
Yes,
it's
sir.
not about going to seek help somewhere and all of that. You should know it. I've said it repeatedly. This thing that I've asked you to do is so simple, but I can see that you spent almost about 10, 15 minutes just scrolling because you didn't do it yourself. That's the truth. This is less than 5 seconds work. But because you didn't do it yourself, you are found wanting and you are just scrolling. Okay. So
Hello, sir.
yes.
Hello. So I'm listening. You were saying something. Listen.
Are you done?
Yes.
So it means that you are unable to do it.
So, sir, so with bringing other links starting and the article ending.
Yes. This shouldn't take you like more than 1 minute. Okay. That's okay. You can drop the screen.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a moment. I want to share. Okay, so I have shared a file, uh, the lecture, and then the attendance for today. So yes, so I'll see you on let me check the date again. I'll see you on the 8th of April. So all the best to you. All right.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. So take care and bye-bye.
Bye. Yo, Justice. Big man, you did
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Charlie, this your coach there. He played you. Where is he out?
yeah. Say plenty.
You for more we, you for more we.
I don't.
Charlie, this one the high level stuff.
Oh,